Welcome back, everybody. This is Rusty here. I think I got pretty much all these filled in. There's still a couple here and there that are flashing blue. The bulk of them are white. So I will revisit this one once we get more of the solar swarm shell coating installed. And in the meantime, before I head to Atlas, well, let's see here. This sphere, as is right now, is putting out 10.1 gigawatts. This planet needs 1.8, and I am only receiving 2.2. So I could build a few more collectors. Ray receivers, but I don't think that's really necessary right now. That is a pretty cool sight. So I could build a few more of these things, but I don't think I really need to at the moment. What I really need to address is power back on my other planet. So for example, I have been charging accumulators, and I don't quite know why I am not building more accumulators. I will say, ever since I started launching those sales, my graphics have gone just a little wonky. Oh, okay, so I am full. I am absolutely full. So this is going to remote supply, and then remote demand. I should be bringing empty ones back in. And I have an accumulator lying around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. We have accumulators. I do not have enough blue motors. I never have enough blue motors. Well, powering and draining these things is actually not a destructive process. So, we bring in the empty accumulators, funnel them in, they get a nice charge, they get spat out, and then they join the stockpile. I've got 1,000 of them right now. Each one holds 90 megajoules. The best power source that I really have at the moment is a deuterium fuel rod. I could make antimatter, but I don't know. I've been in a hydrogen crunch for a while, so. Oh man, I am not a fan of it now that I am launching those sales. I just turned down my graphics a bit, and we'll see if that helps to fix it. But I can honestly say that it has gotten a little shaky. Alright, so Atlas, right there. 18.54 light years away. Whoa, there we go. Let's hit the gas. There, let's save that. Let's hit the gas and let's get there. So Atlas is coming up, and if you take a look at the bottom of the screen, I am almost out of power. I am sucking down these deuterium fuel rods as quick as I can. But we'll see how close I can get. That's it. I am out of power. I need to let the tanks recharge a little bit, and I will finish this jump. Oh, I'm not even close enough to read that. There we go. So just this one planet, Atlas 1, actually has more resources left than that entire other system. This one's got, more silicon ore. This one's got a little bit of everything. Just this one planet has close to 169 tons of iron ore. More than that of copper. So there we go. Here I'm close enough. So almost 500 million tons of copper ore. Over 100 million of silicon, 300 million of iron, a lot of titanium, not a whole lot of coal. Crude oil, 249. If I were to set up a few more of the, what do they call it? X-ray cracking? Sorry, plasma refining. For the refined oil, then X-ray cracking, I could really start to push out the hydrogen. I think I am good on hydrogen, though, because I took these orbital collectors and I placed, I'd like to say, about 460 or so on a lot of the gas giants. So I should be set for hydrogen and fire ice. You know, I forget what planet I was going to. Maybe Atlas 2? Let's try this one. Was this it? No, I don't think that was a planet. What planet was I on? So I've already touched down here. Was it Atlas 1? No, it has sulfuric acid, though. I do need sulfuric acid. I think it was Atlas 3, because it has almost nothing on it. So I think I figured that was a good blank slate. Oh, am I too close to the planet still? There we go. So I think I figured it was a good blank slate that I could really work on actually building assembly lines without blocking. Oh, I am out of power again. Oh, to be continued. Alright. So in retrospect, this planet is actually tiny. So, started making Dyson Sphere lines. Sorry, I forget what these things are called. Rocket carrier ships? We'll see in a second. Small carrier rockets. So basically what I'm going to do on this planet is I'm actually going to start at the end and then do my best to supply it. So for example, this is a great big manufacturing cell for the frame material. These are going to be my Dyson Sphere components. And basically I'm going to funnel everything into it. So I've got a decent amount of stuff coming from other systems, but like another thing I'd like to do is I'm going to need deuterium. I'm going to have to set up a big deuterium processing facility. And one thing I already know I'm running low on is blue motor. But before I can do any of that, I need power. So we're going to come on over here to some other unused portion of the planet, and we are going to see if we can get this set up. So I have barely any power on this planet. I mean, all these solar panels only gives me 86 megawatts. So we're going to get some of those set up. I've got some already in another tower on this planet, and I wanted full accumulators. And I'm actually going to want empty ones too. So you know what? For the time being, I will take, I don't know, let's start with 2,000 full accumulators. Seems like a lot. I don't know. And we're saving again. Alright, let's see here. Let's get you in there. Let's get you in there. Do I have any accumulators on me? You know, I do. I've got some accumulators on me. And I think that was all of the accumulators that I had on me. So, I am thinking we can set up a nice energy exchange system here. Let's... yeah. Let's just set up a few of these. I don't know how many I'm going to need. So let's start with this for now. Oh, and I need some of them. I have nothing on me. Oh no. I don't even know if... Did I funnel some steel to this planet? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, if you right click on it, you can actually get a nice little slider. I figured that out. That is pretty handy. I had been building storage boxes and actually funneling stuff into them. Which, you know, that works. But not nearly as easy as just, you know, pulling them straight out of the tower for when I need them. But on the downside, I can't tell what's in the tower. So I have to come and check every single tower. And that will probably get a little annoying later on. Yeah, let's do 10. Let's let those things build. I'm only going to need a couple for now because I can funnel them all back in together. You know? No, I'm not going to put those there. I think I am going to... Yeah. Alright, so slight change of plans. I was going to bring him in on one side, come out the other side. But you know what? While I'm setting this up, let's just make it so that I can, you know, just put the splitter in the middle, and I can split to the left and the right. So let's put a number 6. Alright, let's put you... Be pretty cool if I could... Oh, I can. Well. I forgot that I can hook conveyor belts directly up to these. I love when you can hook the conveyor belts up to the buildings. I was talking to my buddy Diaz. He had recommended a mod that I have not installed. I kind of want to. I should. It would save so much time. I guess a mod lets you copy a building with the connections, but what... So currently, you put down a building like this, you bring your sorters over, bring in the material, and then you spit it off the other side onto another conveyor belt. What I think would be pretty neat is if you could actually place it directly on the conveyor belt, and it would just, you know, have internal sorters and pick them up, you know, pick up what they need, and everything else just goes out the other side. But this game is still in development. I don't know, maybe we'll get something neat like that. Alright, so I'm going to want all these to go straight. There we go. And I don't think we need that fast belts. Alright, let's see here. So, let's connect all these up. Apologize for the rambling. I am multitasking, trying to do some engineering on the fly. So we want to discharge. Now this should discharge back into the system, I believe is the thought. Alright, so we'll get full accumulators, discharge them back in the system. Empty accumulators will kick back out, go back into the tower, and they will be shipped out. So, let's do it to it. So, let's bring some here. So, generation is at 88.7. So, oh, it is actually draining those pretty quick. 88.7, so 89. So that's not a whole lot. So megajoules. Alright, so output power is 600 kilowatts. Oh man, each of those accumulators doesn't even spit out 1 megawatt. This is going to be a pretty poor source of power. I mean, it's basically free power once I make the accumulator, so I can't really complain, but if I want this to be any amounts of useful, I will have to severely ramp up my, that was not where it's supposed to be. I would have to massively ramp up my operations here. Which, you know, I could. I could. Like I said, once Once the accumulators themselves have been built, this is basically free power because they're all coming from that other Dyson Sphere. Oh man, I am almost out of conveyor belts too. So, 600 megawatts. Sorry, kilowatts. That means that if I had 100 of these, I would make, what, 600 megawatts? Oh, I'm out of conveyor. Let's just hook these up. Perfect. Alright, you need to... Okay, you are discharging. So all these are going. That bumps my total still around 86.4. So that is not that efficient. So that means that my best bet would actually be just to start launching Dyson components. I mean, I don't need to have a... I think the sun's directly above me. I don't need to have a whole lot of Dyson components around this star to actually generate a decent amount of power. So I might do that. As soon as I get a few of these things done, I'm going to put up some ray receivers. I'm going to ship and launch a few of these up there, and we will go from there. So, in the meantime, I need to go figure out which tower has my conveyor belts. Ah, there we go. So, I need to restock on them. Let's dump a few miscellaneous components. I don't need those. I don't need fractionators yet. You know, I need the power spike. I don't need nearly as many of those. I should have grabbed foundation while I was back there. And there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, got some more stuff I can dump. Perfect. You know what? I'll keep that. It's not hurting anybody. Yeah, I don't know if I shipped any of those over here. I may need to get some harvesters coming. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get 500 coming. I think I have them set up on a planet to ship. Alright. How are my supplies looking? Supplies are looking good. So, I'm going to keep hooking these things up. Should have plenty of these here. And then, once I've got several lines, we will go from there. And I need to set up probably a blue motor, microchip. I can always use microchips. I have the microcrystalline components, but I can always use microchips. Sorry, I can always use processors. So, what's my path? I need deuterium, and I need quantum cores. So, I have got some high-end manufacturing set up, and I will be probably setting up some mining facilities and starting to strip down some planets. So, I will get some of this set up, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, everybody, take it easy. Later.